Hi everyone, it's me Lubna. Today is Monday, April 15th, 2024. This video is dedicated to my beloved, and the topic of this video is going to be about barriers to love. So to illustrate that topic of barriers to love, I wanted to share a piece from this book titled Memories by the poet Lang Leav. And I've actually shared a couple of pieces and poetry by her previously in a few other videos I made, I think last summer and fall, from her book of poetry Lullabies. But I really love her work, and she's actually my favorite modern poet, so I thought I would share this very touching piece from this book today. And the reason I wanted to talk about barriers to love is because that's something that a lot of us face in the world. And sometimes we take it for granted if we are able to love a person freely. But when there's barriers to you being able to love a person, like if you have to love them in secret, or if it's a relationship that's not approved by society or by your family, then you value that relationship a lot more, and you realize how difficult it is for you to stay together, but you will stay together no matter what, because love conquers all. So to illustrate that, I wanted to share this poem, or this piece of prose by Lang Leav titled Love. And here it is. That's it. And I would like to read that out loud to you now. Love. I don't know what it is like to love someone who the world tells me I am not supposed to love. I can't imagine how hard it must be to love someone I am afraid to kiss on the street. But I do know what it is like to love someone who I cannot be with. I know how it feels to have my brain tell me one thing and my heart another. I know how hard it is to have to love someone in secret, to live with the knowledge that if circumstances had been different, I would be with the one I love. I do know there are all kinds of barriers to love. I do believe the world needs less of them. And I thought that that was very touching, because I can definitely relate to that. And without sharing too much details of my experiences and my situation, I just wanted to tell you and share that one of the reasons I value love so much, and when I love a person, I love them with my entire being, is because it's always been a challenge for me to be with the one I love, and I always feel like they're gonna be taken away from me. Time is so precious. Time with the one that you love is so precious, and we should never take it for granted. And we should take advantage of every single opportunity that we have to be with the one that we love, because it could have been different. For example, if it's easy for you to be with the person that you love, and if it's a relationship that is supported by your family and approved by society, you don't realize how it might have been if you had it more difficult. But when it's difficult for you to be with someone, that's when you know that you really love that person, because you're staying with that person in spite of everything, in spite of the hardships and the barriers. But agreeing with the last line of that piece of prose that I just shared by Lang Leav, I believe that the world definitely needs fewer barriers to love, and fewer people who judge something that they're not a part of, because the relationship between two people, the love between two people, is between those two people, and it's none of the world's business, right? And nobody really knows what's going on between you and another person except the two of you. nobody will ever understand except the two of you, because nobody really is in your shoes. Nobody's experiencing what you are experiencing. Anyway, that is my message for today, and I just wanted to just talk about barriers to love and how we should try to overcome them and create less of them in the world, and remember that at the end of the day, love conquers all. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to my video today, and I truly hope that you have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, or whatever it is, wherever you are in the world.